Hi guys, Ultranick here, and I'm just going to do a little video on a few of the reasons why I'm not going to be buying Battlefield 5. First, let me show you this. I went on the forums, and I made a little post. Goodbye Battlefield 5. With the censorship in the chat that you couldn't turn off, most of the characters being black or Asian despite being in the middle of the winter in Europe when you could have easily had battles in the Pacific or Northern Africa to include them. On top of questionable moves like not being able to shoot people screaming for help with their ass backwards take on the Geneva Convention, your whole DICE's vision of World War II isn't going to cut it for me. On top of that, the maps were very tiny for an operations map and designed terribly. You spent all this time making the game pander to feminists and SJWs and didn't make a good game. I own every Battlefield up to this point, and yes, Battlefield 1 did indeed have blacks. But it wasn't in your face, and they didn't tell us to not buy it if you don't like it. Why on earth was the first Grand Operations map you revealed in the beta such a fucking tiny map anyway? We had all these mountains we could have played on. You didn't make the game bigger and better. It's just Battlefield 1 with some broken mechanics. Unless huge changes are made and a public apology is given, I am done with Battlefield. If this is the direction you are going, we are entering a very competitive market. Postscriptum is making real strides in military authenticity, and you guys go backwards in every aspect. This game is not authentic in any way, and yes, contrarians, it is a video game, and I will complain about authenticity in a video game. You can enjoy a shrinking player base, get woke, go broke. And for the record, I know someone will say, authentic is running to the objective for 30 minutes and 9. You know what? Postscriptum does just that, and I enjoy the fuck out of it. Nothing cooler than getting a platoon together, marching to the objective, and then watching them all die in front of you as you scramble to cover with no backup. And because of the little stars, because of the little censored swears I made, repeat, censored swears, they're automatically censored when you post it in. This thread was closed, and I was banned. Oh, yep, I was banned. It says, if I go to sign in, permission problem, you are banned. So now I am banned from the Battlefield forums. So instead of speaking to DICE on the forums, I will just make this in a video. Why did you include Asians and blacks when in Europe when you could have included them in a spot that wasn't pretentious, that actually made sense, that would make the game more enjoyable? It would be cool if we had a Pacific theater map. That would totally make sense to even have Japanese women. I'm pretty sure I heard stories that many Japanese women were killing themselves when the Americans were invading because they were afraid Americans would rape them to death. Now, it would be cool if I don't think anyone would be against having some Asian females fighting for the Japanese Imperial Army. That would be pretty damn cool. I'd be 100% okay with that. You could have Asians in a Battlefield World War II game. You can have blacks. There's a whole continent that war happened that had blacks on it. There was a whole fucking ocean that had wars with Asians. Instead, you literally took the history of the Asians and blacks who died for their own homelands, for their own countries, for their own ideologies, and threw them all in Europe. You could say that is almost whitewashing. That is almost washing the whole war as if it was all fought in Europe, as if it was all about them poor Jews, as if it was all about getting that evil Nazi white person, and you and your half black, half Asian squad are gonna take on Nazi Germany. Oh wait, but you can't say Nazi in chat. That's censored. And you can't say white man, so who are we fighting? I don't know. We're fighting these weird pale-skinned people. We're fighting cum-skins. I should have tried that in chat. Is cum-skin? Is that censored? And so, that post said it all. And my little rant after that said it all. Don't buy Battlefield 5, guys. They don't want your money. There are tons of other World War II and World War I games out right now that are just as good, more authentic, and could use your business. The market needs to become even more competitive than ever. We need to send DICE a message. I will not be buying Battlefield 5. I might even buy Call of Duty for the blackout mode. Even though I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty, it does look good. They did something different. It's a big open map. I love big open maps. I'm sorry guys, I'm the kind of guy who does enjoy walking for 30 minutes then dying. I do enjoy that kind of gameplay. When I play Skyrim, I don't fast travel. Even if I discover the place, I will walk there. I don't even use a horse when I play Skyrim. In fact, I find the horse annoying. I literally walk everywhere. So, let's stick it to DICE. Let's make sure the gaming community knows we will not accept SJWism in our mainstream gaming. This is a place that is supposed to be closed off to all that. We are all adults here. We're trying to enjoy an adult game. And DICE wants to treat us like children. Well, you know what? I'm going to treat DICE like a child. I'm not buying your game. Hope you all go broke, because you got woke.